Cheer up, everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it, it'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chilly chin chin. Cheer up, put a little laughter in your eyes. Brave it, save it, even though you're feeling otherwise. Rise up, wise up, let a little smile begin. You'll be happy-hearted once you get it started. Up with your chilly chin chin. Now come on everybody, chins up. I said chins there. Yes, I can see you've got a problem. Yes, yeah, I know, love. Yes, double trouble. Yes. I wasn't being sarcastic. How can I be sarcastic with the chin I've got? Look at it. 2.5 weight to skin a bone. I'm not the president of the Pelican Club for nothing, you know. So look, if I can lift this, you can lift yours too. All right then? Stick it in the air and wave it about. Oh, cheer up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it, it'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with a chinny chin chin. Chin down, will get you frowning, turn round, starting clowning, think, sag your trouble, double think, glad they burst like bubbles. Cheer up, every little time your spirits will. Cheer up, give your attitude an upward tilt. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little fun begin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chinny chin chin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chinny chin.
The wonderful sounds of the late, great Sir Bruce Fivesyth, who started his career in 1834 as Boy Bruce the Mighty Atom. Not a lot of people know that, and also not a lot of people will know that myself and my glamorous co-host here, the beautiful and newly monetized M11 of the YouTube channel Emma Lemon, we both rather like Llandudno. We visited there twice.
Here we go.
And half of Sir Bruce Fivesyth is buried at St. Tudno's Church on the Great Orme. So there you are. There's a little connection. Good evening, everybody. And we are delighted that you could join us for Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live. Yes, we're back. We're back, and it's going to be another 2 hours of general insanity and community wonderfulness. And I know I speak for us both when I say that we are verging on orgasmically joyful to be here, spending this time with you wonderful people who hold such a place in our hearts. So, right, what are we going to be? Oh, I tell you what we haven't got. There we go. We need that, don't we? Oh, and I forgot the box as well. I'll grab the box in a minute. Okay, so over the next 2 hours, we are going, well, God only knows what we're going to do, really. There's a hedgehog here, if anybody wants him. There is a community portable electric telephone, and we would love you to leave a voice note on this number.
Oh, 07391 175 856 is the number for you to leave a voice note on.
And there is a box somewhere around that's going to get a right old pounding later on. At 11 o'clock, wine will magically appear, and the rest of it, we'll just wing it, darlings. We'll play it by ear. Now, what we're going to do now is almost immediately, seamlessly and professionally, we are going to wade into your comments because, and we are unanimous in this, we believe that your comments are very much the meat and potatoes of this bowl of oxtail soup that we're all having a good old swim around in tonight. Emma of the YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, newly monetized, by the way. Are channel memberships available yet?
No, I'm organising everything, and I'm going to do a launch live stream as soon as they are. So it won't be too long, but yeah, just everything's in the planning. I got monetized quicker than I expected. So
yeah, they say 28 days, and it's normally a couple of days, isn't it?
Well, I didn't actually expect to hit the 500 subscribers because about a week ago I was something like hovering around 450, so I didn't expect to suddenly have an influx.
But then you put out a video that got thousands and thousands of views.
About a junk shop.
Well, whatever, it did the trick. How many views is it on now?
About 8,500 at the moment.
Blimey, and how many subs did you pick up from it?
About 100.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Well done.
I wish I'd put more effort into it, because I was panning the camera around so fast. One comment I've got on it so far, someone says moving the camera too quickly, I'm getting dizzy. And I thought that when I edited it, but you know, when you're new, you just think, oh, it'll do. But if I'd realised, I would have taken more effort. But yeah, lots of watch hours as well, so I can't believe it. It just goes to show you don't know which will be the one that does well. So
you don't, but congratulations from us all on hitting your milestone. And if you carry on like that, it's only going to be a month or two before you hit the old 1K, isn't it? So,
well, I've got the watch hours for that already.
Have you got your 4K watch?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just need to get the the subscribers, but they will come. At the moment I'm excited just about the point I'm at and sorting out memberships and things like that. So yeah, I'm excited. It's like a whole new phase for the Emma Lemon channel, so stick around.
And we're all excited for you. Now then, would you like to dive headfirst into those comments?
I will indeed, because I'm equally as excited to see who is here. We have Steve Kulg is the first person I've got on here. Presumably he's first, because I can't see anyone before him.
I've got him first as well, yes.
Brilliant. So he's eyeballing a medal, apparently. Good evening, Steve Kulg. Paulie Gualtieri here, Richard. Good evening, Boaty and Emma and everyone. I hope you have all had a good day. Jimmy Quince here. Good evening, Boaty and all. And saying hello to us all. Stratospherian is here. Greetings, Boaty, Emma, and honourable community. Peter P is here. Good evening to the Emma Lumps and the Heffalump and Boggs. Matron is here, of course, overseeing the doings. Evening all. I shall be mostly drinking Sauvignon Blanc and wafting about my spatula and ostrich feather. You might think you want the feather, but tell me again after 2 hours of naughty torture. Oh my goodness, she's got a naughty streak.
Right, Matron's on one. Matron's on one, darlings.
Oh my goodness,
it's going to be one of those nights.
If the headmistress is also here waving her cane around, I mean, there's going to be a real
headmistress
tonight.
Yeah, stand up and salute. You'll get told off.
Headmistress, oh, it's only you she tells off. You're the only one who needs to be controlled.
I resemble that remark.
I know.
That's a fine comment coming from somebody who admits that she wears a bra 24 hours a day, talking about being controlled.
Well, it's comfortable. Why not?
Yeah, I should try.
You're the one with the wayward plums. If you'd worn decent underwear, you wouldn't have a wayward plum.
I've got decent underwear now.
You have now, but all these years you told us you've been wearing the same sex pants for like 50 years. So
15 years.
Yeah, well, that's still a long time to be wearing the same pair of pants. No wonder they're worn at the gusset. I'm surprised there isn't a hole that your little plum's peeping out of, or was there?
There was in a few pairs, yeah.
Anyway, enough of your undies. 69 for K, of course, is Stu. Hi there, Steve, Paulie, Strat, Mighty Quinn, Peter P, Matron. Not us, though. Didn't say hello to us, but just all the other people. Well, we weren't here yet, so we'll let him off. Peter P says, hi, Matron. Is the rest of the ostrich in the cupboard of many secrets? Mm-hmm. Diane Sturdy is indeed here, headmistress. And she says, good evening, lovely friends. Barry,
oh, God, she's in a good mood. We might get away with it tonight.
We might. You never know. Until you start being naughty, and then I'm sure she will phone in to tell you off. If you start picking on me, Diane is going to sort you right out. So, best behaviour. No picking on me tonight.
Understood. Like I would pick on you.
The first time you picked on me through private messaging, and I said, I'm absolutely chuffed because you picking on me means we're now proper friends. Kaz Bar's here. Hello all. I can't stay too long. I've started my new job, so that'll be Barry. But I will be around, similar to the job at Pinkerton's. My time is going to be a bit limited. But yeah, hope it goes well, Barry.
Yeah, and let's just send our congratulations to Barry again, who was done up like a kipper in his last position by an unpleasant person. And let's give him every good wish for his new job and hope that, well, let's hope that he loves it. I mean, the main thing is he gets to carry a gun. They're simple folk, are our Barry and our Karen. As long as they have guns and dates in their life and decent food, they're happy. It's all they want. It's all they need. And that's lovely, isn't it? I think we all aspire to having a relationship that involves regular date nights and the ability to put a bullet into each other's temple at any moment.
Well, you might, I don't. He says, he continues, hopefully it'll last longer than taking over a poisoned chalice. And then he continues, hi, Diane. Oh, he says hello to everybody. Let's see. And he then says to Diane, it's similar work, but no flying anywhere, unfortunately. Diane Sturley says, Barry, they must have recruited you because of your great skills and experience, so you will be great. Carol Sears says, good evening to Boaty, Emma, and the lovely community. It's been a momentous and memorable day. I cleaned my upstairs windows. So that was exciting. I hope you made a video about it, Carol. And Diane says, hi, Carol, can you come and clean mine? And she says, Carol goes on to say, I've pressed the like button. I wish they had a love button, as Monday nights are special. That's lovely.
Sweet, isn't it? I'd like a love button.
I've got a love button. Would you like to press it?
But men can never find them.
Well, you might not be able to, but that goes to show your inexperience. Lots of men have found my love button, so, you know.
Well, and we were all very happy for you, my lovely.
Right, where was I? Barry goes on to say, it's so icy here that I've not been able to do the fleet video. It'll be done when the weather is warmer. Carol C says, Diane, I still have the downstairs windows to do. And yeah, people are chatting to each other, asking each other how they are. And then Diane says, well, get on with it, Carol, then you can do mine, in her usual headmistress manner. Have you come out of the cold, says Carol to Peter P. Matron says, might be a tiny delay. Oh, yeah, she's just explaining. There was a tiny delay, but not much. Must have been a minute or two, to be honest. Carol C says she has to pace herself. She's an OAP. Oh, look, the box is getting ready to be pounded. And the hedgehog is getting ready to be pounded as well. Stu says, had a lazy day.
I didn't get where I am today by pounding hedgehogs.
That's not what Mustard said. Had a lazy day, says Stu. Beef madras with rice. Bad Books is here, said hello. Good evening all, rather.
Hey, Mark.
Yes? Oh, I thought you said Emma.
No, I said, hey, Mark.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you said Emma. It's nice and toasty at the beach cafe, says Peter P. That was nice. Forgot it was double act tonight, said Stu. Oh, I hope you're pleased. I hope you're not disappointed. That sounds nice food, Carol says to Stu. People are continuing to say hello to each other. Dave Smith is here, says evening.
Oh, Dave was unformed the other night, wasn't he? Yeah. Oh, my God.
I'm just scrolling down because everyone's saying hello to each other. Matron reminds everyone of the number for voice notes, 07391175856. Oh, Matron says, oh, I've missed this. Bruce is going to, yeah, I'm not going to say that because I don't know if we're allowed to say that on this live stream, so I won't say that. Not falling for that one again, Greenwood, says Dave Smith. This is one thing I won't miss. Oh, it was Bruce singing, wasn't it? That was Barry obviously saying that because he's the only one who doesn't like Bruce. Everyone else absolutely loves him.
We love Bruce.
Diane says she's waxing her cane just in case. And Matron says to Dave Smith, it was seeing your name that reminded me to give out the number. Tracy Cardiff is here. Good evening. And she says, hitting the like button takes 0.85 seconds approximately. Pingu is here, says, tally-ho, chaps. Nice to see you back live again, Emma. Oh, thank you. It's very nice to be back live.
Hello,
and
Pingu.
I must say, very nice to see you tonight, Pingu.
He only turns up when you're here now. I never see him.
Oh, I love Pingu. Is he nice? Is he cute in real life?
I've never met him.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, Mustard's met him, but I've never been at the yard when he's gone up there.
Oh, he always comes across so sweet. I don't know if it's just because he's got that cute penguin picture. I think I'm warming to him.
He's a lovely chap. And I'm sure he's very cute in real life.
People are continuing to say hello to each other. So Andrew Buttergig is here. I don't know if we said hello to him, but hello, Andrew. HW100 is here. He says hello all. I'm just going through carefully because if I go too quickly, it shoots me right to the end and then I lose everything. Paulie Galtieri, oh, he's already said that. We've already said him. Carolyn 59 is here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Carolyn. And Peter P says, did you know that Brucey is buried at Mamtor?
Well, yes. On that subject, darlings. On that subject. Well, I'll let you start. How was your day, Emma?
I was just about to say, I bet Brucey was buried under the tussock. My day was productive. Pottering around the house. I've made a video. Obviously, I haven't put it out yet because there's editing to do. But yeah, I made a video of it. But just pottering around the house. But I'm sure what we really want to know, Boaty, is how your day went.
Well, as you
mine
know,
was boring.
It started badly. I woke up this morning. Well, I slept really badly. The tooth up here that broke a week ago tonight. In fact, the nerve must have got exposed or something. So I was in agony last night, and I really didn't sleep very well. And then I woke up just feeling I was feeling rotten with that. And then this little flu thing that I've got, that was kind of kicking in as well. So I was feeling all snotty and headachy and generally a bit miserable. So I thought, bugger it, I'll go and climb up a mountain in just over 0 degrees, raining, freezing cold, horrible. So yeah, I went and bagged my first trig. I climbed Mamtor today. And it was cold. It was cold, and I was inappropriately dressed. But you know, I didn't.
He wasn't naked, guys.
No, I wasn't naked, but I wasn't wearing because I mean it's probably different in summer. I've been up there in summer before now, and just wearing normal clothes as you do. But everybody who was there today, they were all fully experienced rambling hikers who knew about owls and everything. And they had poles and all sorts of clever clothing with zips in it. And they had hats and gloves and all sorts of things. I had bugger all. I had sod all. I had the shoes that I went into the sea in last Monday in an anorak. And I just plodded up there, freezing my tits off. And oh, hello, Mr. We're getting voice notes from Mr. Parry.
Mr. Stephen Parry.
And the walking up the mountain bit went all right. I mean, I managed not to die of asphyxiation or heart attack. I didn't fall off it at any point. The disaster was, part of the experience was, I was after doing the thing of climbing this big thing, and it's quite a big thing. And the thing I found about hills and mountains is if you go up to the top, it tends to be uphill. And I'm a big lump of a manly man, so that's quite a lot of stuff to drag up a gradient of that nature. And there was snow and mud, and it was slippery, whippery, and all of that. And I lost feelings in my hand and my nose, and my plums were not the most comfortable they've ever been either, if I'm honest. But no, part of that, the thing was, when I got back down, I was supposed to have the first Peugeot picnic in Officer Crabtree. So I was cooking, I was going to make cook Momo, have them in the National Trust car park down at the bottom of Mamtor. Remembered everything apart from the steamer. So that was the disastrous part of today. But I'm feeling great tonight. Honestly, the difference is unbelievable. I was feeling wretched this morning, absolutely wretched. And tonight I'm feeling absolutely cock-a-hoop.
I said that, didn't I? When you said hello to me, when we came on when I came in your back door.
Yes.
I said, you're in a good mood. I thought, wow, this is going to be a fun live stream tonight.
Yeah, and you said I should climb mountains more often.
I did. Like I said, he raised me up so I can climb a mountain.
You raise me up so I can drink some tea.
So do we have to?
Sorry?
Do we have to wait for the video, or are you going to tell us how it was? Like, did you enjoy it? Was it a bit tiring? How long did it take you? Was the view from the top amazing?
There is a video. The views were amazing because there's up in the high peak there's still quite a lot of snow. So yeah, the views were amazing. It was yeah, I did enjoy it. The bit I didn't enjoy was having totally the wrong footwear. You know, light summer shoes with no grip on snow and mud, and so that was and it was worse coming down than going up. Going up, at least you've got gravity against you. When you're going down, gravity's trying to pull you down, isn't it? And I was really, really unsure of my footing. So that kind of took the edge off a bit, and that made it harder than it should have been. Other than that, I kind of flew up there without too much of an issue, really. It's kind of difficult to film, and I tried, stupid idiot macho me. I tried to go up a pace, didn't I? So, and you can't do that and film because you're a bit short of breath, and I can't help it. I'm a man. I'm stupidly competitive. So instead of taking it easy at my age and not having done anything like that for a little while, I tried to race up there, didn't I? And overtake all of the people with poles and clever trousers. But no, it was good. I enjoyed it. I felt brilliant afterwards, and I'm learning about tricks. So my ambition for this year now is to do 54 tricks, and I've got this idea of doing 53 tricks and then making the 54th Snowden, so getting the big one last. So there you go. That's a little plan, something to, something a little bit of interest, because you've got to find them and walk up to them and touch them and dance naked around them. Otherwise, they don't count. Those are the official rules. I know. I checked online.
Well, it sounds like you had a great day, and I'm looking forward to seeing the video. Is it coming out tomorrow?
Yep. Yeah.
Right, well, there you go, everybody. Subscribe to Boaty if you're not already, and you can see that great video coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't bother if I were you, to be honest. I mean, there's the odd video that's of vague interest, but 99% of my videos are just me driving to work and talking absolute crap. And if you don't believe me, read the comments in yesterday's video. They tell it like it is. And I don't disagree with any of them. They're all quite correct.
Well, maybe things are changing.
Nah.
Did today's video end with a drive? Oh, no, you didn't go to work today, did you?
No.
Oh, there we go.
No
drive to work on the video coming out tomorrow, guys. Anyway, let's see who else is here. Matron says, Emma seriously disappointed me today. I told her to go and buy a pair of coconuts, but did she? No, I'm not going to buy a pair of coconuts. She just wanted me to be able to have them on the live stream. Like, I'm not going to buy a pair of coconuts if I don't need them for anything. Excuse me a second. That was a little cough. Pingu says, Boatmeister, sorry your birthday present has been delayed, but should arrive within the next couple of days.
Oh, that's really kind, Pingu. Gosh, my birthday really is the gift that doesn't stop giving, because I forgot about this. Thank you for reminding me. Look, another card came today, all the way from Australia. So,
oh, I know who that's from.
Well, so do I, because it's got his name and the return address here. That was kind of a giveaway. I'll tell you what. I'll open this now.
I was guessing because he was saying in the comments of a live stream, oh, when you were opening a card a few days ago, I wonder if that's my card, he was saying.
And
So
once again, I must say a massive thank you to all of you for all of your kindnesses over the last week or 10 days. I feel genuinely incredibly blessed, and I'm so grateful. I really am. It's been an amazing birthday this year. Best birthday for a long time. Tip Boaty. Birthday greetings are in the air. Try not to be downwind. Wishing you all the best for a very happy birthday. And of course, it's from the lovely Andrew. I was Spotty Botty. And there is the card. Andrew, bless you. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to everybody who's done anything to celebrate my birthday in any way. Shall we hear from Mr. Paddy at this point, or hold on to him for a while?
There's a few people we haven't said hello to, so shall I just do a few more comments first?
Yeah, carry on.
Or maybe, yeah, Lord Stiff Upper Lip is here. He says, hello, Boaty. Today is a great day. We welcome the 47th President, Donald J. Trump. God bless, I can't speak. God bless America.
God bless you, Mr. President, sir. Oh, sorry, it should be an American one, shouldn't it?
And then Stu says hello to us because he suddenly remembers that we're here as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Bad Book says, did you know Brucey is buried in my back garden? That amused me for some reason. Brucey is in my cupboard of dead parents and cats, says Matron. Brucey the Budgie, says Stu. Is Boaty broadcasting in mono sound, says Andrew. I'm not quite sure why he says that.
Not that I'm aware of. My setup is the same as usual.
Peter P says, Emma is 5 subs behind Boaty, which is I need slightly few more to get as far as Boaty.
You'll catch up. I guarantee you will catch up and overtake me. I bet you.
We'll see. Bad Book says, Tracy, same here. So Brucey, our cat, is in the dresser. Live stream tickle. And then Diane says, Emma, it is great you were doing so well. Love it. Oh, thank you. I feel a stats off coming up, says Andrew. Is Emma's next video a coconut
Go on, let's
called
do a stats
Christian?
off.
Well, go on then. If you really, yours are going to be better than mine, aren't they?
Yeah, but you have to take pleasure from the gap being closer.
Tell
and
me what you'd like to know.
You'll beat me on one. You'll beat me on one.
Oh, the how many subs gained, presumably.
Yeah. So okay, so, 28 days. Which do you want to do first?
Well, I don't. I'm still learning. How do I find? Are we on the overview? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, dashboard.
I'm on the phone, so it doesn't say dashboard. It says overview.
Oh, I don't know on the phone. The little bit where you've got your views and your watch time and your subscribers for the last 28 days.
I'm just trying to work out how to change it to 28 days. I think it's all on different pages. Because I can click on audience. Oh no, hang on. See, this isn't going to work, is it? Because I don't know what I'm doing still. I'm new. I still don't know what I'm doing. Hang
on, let me have a look on the phone and see where it is.
I don't know how to find the...
Well, it comes straight up on mine, on the studio app. On my phone, it's right there. You open the app and there it is right in front of you.
When I open the app, it's on overview at the top and then it says views. Is that talking about 28 days or something else?
Don't know, it should say. I've got channel analytics, views, subscribers, watch time, revenue.
No, I haven't got that. I think it is 28 days though. Oh yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. Let me click on that and see if it says it's 28 days. Yes, these are in the last 28 days. Let me click on another one. Yeah, they're all in the last 28 days. So what would you like to know?
You choose. What do you want to do first? Views?
Oh, you do. Yeah, do views then.
Okay, go on then. Views, 28 days.
Mine are going to be pitiful compared to yours. 17.4 thousand.
You see, you're getting a lot closer. I'm only 33 and a half.
Oh, how exciting. Watch hours. Yours are definitely going to be more than this because you do live streams. 1.4 thousand.
6.9.
Yeah. Subscribers.
Okay, subscribers. Minus 617.
122.
So you win. You win. And you're getting a lot closer on views.
How exciting. I've had 122 views in the last hour.
Oh, you want to do the last hour? Hold on.
I often look at that.
Last hour. Hang on. 60 minutes. 384.
Yeah. And I can report my junk shop video is about to hit 8.6k views. How exciting. It was so exciting when that video started to, gain views, and then people started subscribing. I thought, this is exciting. I mean, I can only imagine how Carol Ann felt when hers were going up in the tens, in the thousands every half an hour or something.
Yeah.
It must have just been so exciting. Like, what's going on here? So yeah.
I remember the first time that I had one go a little bit viral. I was in Istanbul with Mustard when it started happening, and it just went crazy. It picked up 3,000 views in about 25 minutes.
You can't stop looking at it when that happens, can you? You sort of you can't just leave it and think, it'll be the same later. If I look at it later, it's like, oh my god, I'll go for a bath.
No,
and
you're all over it.
500.
Yeah, you're absolutely all over it.
I went for a bath earlier on, and it was at a certain thing, and then when I got out of the bath, I'd gained 500 views just while I was having a bath. It was like, oh, it's so exciting. Anyway.
Imagine how much more excited you'd be if you got paid for them.
I know, but I'm starting somewhere, aren't I?
Oh yeah, I'm saying that you've got something to look forward to. It won't be long now. I remember that the first 500 subs were really hard, and the next 500 to get to 1K, they just came like that without any effort or anything really, and it happened a load sooner than I expected. I remember getting to 500 was a real struggle. It was a bit laborious, but getting from the 500 to 1,000, I remember it just going whoosh like that. I couldn't believe it.
Well, I had a massive leg up on you, didn't I? If I I did start on my own before I started doing the joint live streams, and you convinced me to start a new channel, but never mind. But yeah, if I hadn't been on here and had people subscribing from here, I don't think I would be as far as I am now. So thank you to your lovely community for being so lovely and welcoming.
I think they would probably say the same in return. Thank you for giving them stuff that they really enjoy.
Well, I'm glad they enjoy it. I just put anything up. I mean, I do sometimes think, other people have channels that are quite dedicated to certain things. I just go for whatever I feel like doing that day. See what happens. Peter P says, is there, we've read that one, I think. Is there a next video, a coconut called Christian? People are saying, well done to me. Thank you very much. Evening, Father Muckers, says General Cheeseburger, who I don't believe I've met on a live stream before. So good evening, General Cheeseburger.
Oh, Cheesy is a legend of the community. He was AWOL for a while, but yeah, he has returned to the fold, and we're all the better for it.
And Paulie Gualtieri introduces Stephen Parry's voice notes quite nicely. To quote Mr. Parry of the Leisure Peninsula, the titty lady is fine form tonight, sir. So would you like to play the voice note?
Should we do him now?
Let's do him. Let's do Mr. Parry.
Right, here we go. Where are you, Mr. Parry? Here you are. Okay, we've got 3.
Nice to see you got 2 musketeers. We've got me. This is coconuts. So nice to see them back. Boaty together live on a live stream. How was your day been, sir? And how was your day been, Emma? My day hasn't been too bad today.
Here we go.
Tomato and basil soup in the restaurant.
Oh.
And by this evening's meal, I had
chips.
Crumbling sausage.
Chips.
Followed by new potatoes, beans. Followed by a posh coffee.
Posh coffee, yeah.
A chocolate cake.
No chips.
After watching me staples and chilling down and watching you pass out.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, thank you very much. And thank you for bringing us along for your journey.
You're so welcome.
A bit tired, so I hope I don't fall asleep in this live stream, so.
I hope you don't too.
Wonderful, Emma. Anyway, sit back and relax and watch. Yes, did anybody go on the walk with you, sir?
No.
Are you getting on with giving up the S word? Like you showed us on the camera yesterday, sir?
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, should I?
How many days is it now? Or did you have one today?
I was,
you know what I mean?
I was demonetised, wasn't I?
Saying, so you don't get dismonetised tonight, sir?
Thank you, I appreciate that. Right, to answer those questions, today I was entirely alone. And the other thing, yeah, all right, fine. No biggie. Right then, darlings, if you are watching this, you are watching Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live with me, Boaty, and my glamorous co-host Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, a channel that's very much on the rise, and you would be a damned fool to miss out on jumping on that train. So make sure you whiz over and have a look.
Come and have a ride on my train.
Yeah, absolutely. Pingu Concord says, you deserve all this success, Emma, for all of the effort you've put in and all of the entertainment you have provided for us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's more tits here than a British hedgerow, say Dave Smith. Boaty, it's a good job you stood up. Otherwise, there would have been consequences, says Diane, headmistress. Thank you, headmistress. Thank you for, yes, I've been a good boy. Sorry, all says General Cheeseburger. I've been feeling crappy for the last week, proper man flu. Well, I feel your pain, Cheesy, because I'm on the verge. I'm teetering on the verge. I am teetering on the verge. Hopefully, I don't fall over into the full thing. Hello, you two, says Vivian K. Great to see you both back. Greetings from a rather wet Portugal. Oh, now, of course, I've got a trip to look forward to, haven't I? And I am looking forward to it. So this week I shall be renewing my passport, and we will be, because obviously I'm going to take you all with me. I wouldn't leave you behind, would I? No, not in a million years. We're all going off to the sun, darlings. It's going to be like an episode of, it's going to be a cross between Carry On Abroad and the film version of Are You Being Served, when they all went off to whatever it was they went off to. So I'm looking forward to that.
Is that the first time you've been overseas since you've had your YouTube channel?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, I mean, I used to, obviously in the distant past, I travelled a hell of a lot and, lived across 5 continents and all of that sort of thing. More recently, haven't travelled so far, but I used to travel very often. I used to be out to the Maltese Islands every month between January and May, and there was the odd jolly to Vegas and all of that kind of thing. So it's been, and that all kind of stopped with the pandemic, and then I was taken poorer than I had been. So yeah, I haven't been anywhere since the channel started. So this will be quite exciting. You can watch me. You can watch me driving to work on the other side of the road. That'll ring the changes, won't it? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's as I've said before, the house is really remote. It's a mile to the nearest bar, 3 miles to the nearest shop. There's no public transport, no bus, no taxi, no nothing. So it'll be hire a car at the airport, drive there, and just chill out in the beautiful sunshine. It'll be lovely and warm out there. I'll get a lot of swimming done. If there's a deserted beach, I'll probably frolic naked. You know me, I can't resist a frolic.
Andrew Buttigieg says,
sorry.
Boaty, Emma has to keep her coconut under control, hence wearing of the 24-hour bra usage. General Cheeseburger says, "Hi Barry, I like the cats." Okay. And Barry says, "When I was a kid, a tranny was a radio." It was actually. Pory Galtieri Richard says, "Barry, does it feel any different stateside today?" And he says, "A lot of pissed off lefties." Diane says, "Absolutely, Emma, I have your back. Behave, Boaty." I'm hoping she rings up tonight and tells you off.
I haven't
Peter
done
P
anything
says,
wrong.
"I
We
know,
are
but it's
going to
fun
need
with you."
right. We're losing comments, so I'm going to whiz
Do you
through a few.
want to
So
whiz through
disappearance.
at
Don't
super
forget to
speed?
like, says Jimmy. Hi, Vivian, says Diane. Diane, are you warm? We got the card already. Diane lives quite close to me. She's threatened to come round and inflict some punishment. I can still pack heat in my job if you have to go and bust a business, says Barry. I know, I mentioned it earlier. I know you love that. Ian Hully is with us and says, "Good evening to the dynamic duo, Wonder Woman and Spider-Man, and hope everyone in the chat is well." That's kind. Hello to you, Ian. Yes, Peter, says Dan, I take my new role seriously. Caspar has a great car fleet, says Peter P. Well, they're looking for a new one, aren't they? No, I can't read that. You don't get pounded hedgehogs on Hubnut. You don't, Pingu. You don't. Josh Homan is with us, and he's glad to be here. And we're jolly well glad to have him. Keith Simmons Jr. is with us and says hello. Hello to you. Were there many people climbing Mam Tor? Asked Carol C. Quite a few, actually. Yeah, there were quite a few. I can't read that out, Cheeseburger, and you know it damn well. Good evening, Boaty and chat, and indeed Emma, says John Stoodley. Keith Simmons has started his YouTube channel. Congratulations. Really good luck with it. I hope it goes really well for you. Congrats on your new challenge. Steve McDonald is with us and says good evening, everyone. And it's quite something that Steve is with us because I happen to know that he's in Beirut, Baghdad, somewhere beginning with a B. Prague. See, I told you it began with a B. John's not feeling too bad today, so that's good. Did Boaty call Mountain Rescue? No, I skipped up there like a child and floated down like a butterfly. Masculine pursuit, says Stu. President Curtis of Liberland says greetings from Liberland. Greetings, Mr. President, sir. Thank you for joining us. And he goes on to say, hi, everyone. Boaty, get some Oragel strong version for your tooth. It's brilliant. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's only a bit of pain. Mark Passad is with us and says, good evening, Boaty. Good evening, Emma. Good evening, matron. And good evening, chat. And a very good evening to you. Sandals and an anorak, says Ship. Now, that's pretty much what I went up in, to be honest. I look properly out of place compared to everybody else. Pound your box like Trump signing an order, says Barry. President Curtis of Liberland says, wishing everyone well and hope people can visit the great land of Liberland. Well, we will try, I'm sure we'd all love to. Emma brings all the boys to the yard, says Stu. Do I need a passport, Mr. President? Asks Andrew. And President Curtis says, no. So that's it. We can all go. Stu, says Diane. Emma brings joy to everyone, as does Matron. Mingebag for Life is with us and says, I'm freezing. Save me, Princess Emma. Poor old Mingebag. Diddly-doo, yada yada. And Andrew, I will give you a full tour of the great Republic of Liberland when you visit her. The last time Boaty saw the mountain, Chinese madam climbed on top of it. Oh dear. That would be most excellent, Mr. President. Are there many natural wonders to recommend? I've been up Mam Tor in winter, says Barry. A good walk, but wrap up warm. How does Mam Tor compare to Snowdon, Boaty? Asked you. Well, it's a lot smaller, thankfully. A lot smaller. Pendulous knocking, says, hi, Jason. You're looking hot tonight. Well, thank you, PK. I really appreciate it. Barry also walked Dovedale in February and climbed Thorpe Cloud in the snow. Climbing down was fun. Well, yeah, it would be. Carol Ann should be proud of you, Boaty, says Jim Bob. Possibly not. I got told off for not wearing the correct stuff. Oh dear. The waters are flowing, the birds are flying. Liveland has in all its glorious 7K landmass. I'm getting quite excited about Liveland now. Andrew's going to buy his ticket forthwith, and who can blame him? Did you make a video driving to Mamtor talking crap instead, says Barry? Do you know what? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I couldn't resist it. It's going to be a much shorter video than planned because lunch was supposed to be part of the video, and lunch turned out not to happen. But I'll do that next time. There'll be a lunch next time. Oh, my card, says Andrew, and yeah, it is. And thank you so much for it. And thank you everybody else. My front parlour looks lovely with all of my lovely birthday cards. And I got some wonderfully thoughtful gifts, and I'm really so grateful. Happy birthday, says President Curtis. Would you like a card from Liveland? I would love that. I would love that very much. You're welcome, Boaty, says Andrew. Thank you. The Good Life Off Grid, says Hello, everyone. How are you? Helen here. Oh, we've learned your name. Helen, hello. Lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us. Sir President, can I ask where Liveland is, please? Asks the headmistress. And yes, ma'am, says President Curtis. Diane, we are next to Croatia. So there we are. Cesare is with us and says good morning. I can't wait for the 1st of March, big boy, says Baron Backdoor.
Is that deal still on?
Yeah.
You've got 5 weeks to go or so, haven't you? Just 5 or 6 weeks. Oh, no, you haven't.
Forgotten about that. What was the deal?
If you haven't had a podgering or got a girlfriend, I think it was a girlfriend. If you haven't got a girlfriend by the 1st of March, you're going to try being gay.
Oh, right, that was it.
But yeah. I have said I'll stand in as a pseudo girlfriend if required.
And that was extremely kind of you.
You know, to be honest, we could just be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then we could just split up straight away. That counts, doesn't it?
I suppose so, yeah. Excellent.
You've got weeks to get there yet. There'll be so many girlfriend opportunities on all these mountains you're climbing, I'm sure.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I was fighting them off today, wasn't I? In my sandals and my anorak. They were all over me. I had to beat them off with my...
with your walking stick.
I didn't have a stick. They all had poles and I had nothing. Yeah. It was so unfair. Do you know what I want? I want a stick with an horse's head handle. That's what I want.
Oh, that'd suit you so much. I bet I go to that junk shop and I find one.
And I got shouted at for not wearing a hat and gloves. Apparently, you're supposed to wear a hat and gloves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't believe you're not wearing gloves anyway in 0-degree temperatures. So you're not wearing that hat. No.
Next time, sorted.
Oh my goodness! I love the way that you just think, yeah, I'm gonna climb up this tussock, and I'm just gonna go in my usual clobber. I don't need any fancy clothes or trousers or, you know, fleecy jackets or neck warmers or hats or gloves or whatever. I'm just gonna stroll up there as if I'm strolling up the yard.
Well, it's not exactly bloody Everest, is it? It's... Yeah, I didn't think about anything like that. I mean, what I was concentrating on was lunch, and I managed to balls that up, didn't I?
Yeah, so, I bet you're thinking, oh, I can't wait for lunch. Oh, I'm looking forward to this bit.
I was. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Were you saying
and it did occur to me, as I was walking up there, it did gradually dawn on me that everybody else looks like Scott of the Antarctic. They've got poles, they've got helicopter backup, they've got special hats and gloves and all sorts. And yeah, I genuinely did just stroll up there in my... I was just wearing jeans, a t-shirt, and my anorak.
And when you were walking up there, excuse me, were you talking about how you were looking forward to your Momo?
To be honest, I wasn't talking much because, as I say, I was trying to get up there at a right old pace, turn it into a workout. Because, yeah, I did feel a bit less than because all of these had their special gear, and I thought, sod it, I'll overtake them. So, yeah, breath was in kind of short supply.
Well, I should look forward to the heavy breathing video coming out tomorrow.
Where did we get to? Oh, we got to
Baron
back door, didn't we? Would you like to take back over? I think we've caught up a bit.
I can give it a go. Venice competition, says Peter P. I'm moving to USA. Well done, USA, says A Good Life Off Grid. That was Helen, wasn't it?
Helen, yeah. We're on
Helen,
first
getting
name terms now.
Boaty is so competitive, says Jim Bob.
I'm terrible. I am terrible.
Who I don't remember saying hello to, so sorry if I missed you, and hello, Jim Bob. People are saying hello to each other as usual. This guy looks like Elon Musk, says Johnny Doe. I don't think you look like him. Excuse me. The Muffin Man says, is that Emma's Melons? I'm Emma Lemon, not Emma's Melons, and that's my YouTube channel there. But yeah, that you could probably see my melons as well. Is Emma already immortalized on the drainpipe of dreams, says Peter P? Well, Boaty told me that the drainpipe of dreams has been erased. It's all been washed away. So there's no point adding me to it because it would be a bit strange just having me written on the pipe.
We could start a new one.
Yeah. 5'2.5". You'd have to bend down to fill mine in, wouldn't you? Be down here. Yeah.
Maybe we could do one in. Did your mother used to do this when you were a kid? Did you have to stand against a certain point on the wall? And
I don't think we did. We had a height chart. We were posh.
And she put a table mat on your thing and drew a little pencil line and put the date next to it. My grandmother used to do that with me.
We could do that in Windy Bum.
Yeah. We'll have I don't know. We'll have something of dreams, and everybody who visits here gets their height record, and they get put on the.
Put it on your bathroom wall. That'd be interesting for anyone using your toilet.
Oh, I could put it on the wooden door bit, couldn't I? those wooden doors. So I can paint over it if I ever have to move
if you use a pencil, you can just rub it off. If it's indoors, it's not going to rub off with a pencil, is it? Was that a message coming through?
It's a voice note from Simone. Bands
through a few more,
and we'll pound the box after wine o'clock.
Okay,
also after wine o'clock, I'm going to do my birthday channel membership giveaways.
Oh yes, I did notice you didn't do that last week. I was going to mention that last week, but I think on your actual birthday, I couldn't be on the live stream much. But I look forward to that tonight. President Curtis of Liberland says, small is better, like the great land of Liberland. Jello Greenwood, says Johnny Doe. I think that was meant to say hello, perhaps. Stu says, like junk shop vids. And Johnny Doe says to Stu, I think, was he asking if we ever talk with the chat, perhaps? I'm not quite sure what he's saying there. Helen says, I find my...
OP, ever people? No idea. Don't know.
Helen says, I find my shorts get more views than my videos. Oh.
I think that's a general thing, isn't it? Shorts do normally get more views than videos. Yeah.
But then you have to get something like 10 million or something, don't you? 10 million views or something. My channel has 109 subs, so not too bad, says John. And no,
well done, John. Keep it up.
Johnny Doe says, I can almost deal with that accent if they talk to the chat. Right, which accent are we talking about? Yours or mine? We both have... Well, yours is slightly Brummy, isn't it? Whereas mine is... I've been told mine's nondescript. You can't tell where I'm from by my accent, apparently.
Yours is just posh.
It's not super posh, though, is it? There's people much more posh than me. I think I'm London, but, you know, reasonably well, maybe. Perhaps. New ear sometimes, says Stu. Wash some windows in a bikini, says Peter P. Was that a message to me or Boaty? Oh, maybe he's advising John to do it. Anyway, anyone who, wants more subs, wash windows in a bikini. General Cheeseburger says, if he puts the water jug in front of the camera, we won't be able to see him, which is kind of obvious. I mean, he might look like a goldfish in a bowl because it'll make everything bulbous and round, won't it? Just been cleaning up the kitchen as I listen, says Paulie Gualtieri, who's Richard, of course. Sorry, I always call people by their usernames as opposed to their real names. Boss Rider, so ASMR, John, says Jim Bob. Nice coconut, says Mello Miguel. Right, Matron, me and Matron have this new plan for when this situation arises.
Okay.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Have a banana.
Peter, we don't need Boaty washing windows in his sex pants. Oh, there's an idea. Front parlour action, sex pants, you with a cloth. That'll get you the views.
I've heard worse ideas.
I think you need to do that. Seriously. I think just to see what happens.
Let me walk up a few mountains more first, and just. I mean, I know I've got the chiselled physique of a Greek god already, but there's always a little bit of room for improvement, isn't there?
Yeah, because I've seen you've got really nice China tea set on the windowsill there, and if you lean over and start wiping the windows, your moves will be like knocking the cups and jugs and everything all over the place, won't they? So you're probably right there. Yeah, a little bit more walking first of all.
Outrageous. Outrageous. Hashtag me too. Yeah, headmistress. Right. Let's not be sexist around here. I am being objectified and body shamed by my colleague here. A little bit of action, please, headmistress. Thank you. This is an official report.
Am I on a warning? This is my first warning.
I don't know. That's down to the headmistress, isn't it?
Peter, we don't need Boaty washing windows in his sex pants. So Peter P says it worked for Carol Ann. General Cheeseburger said, I think I prefer cycling to YouTube talk. They aren't sex pants unless they've had a maiden voyager, says Richard. But of course, how do we know they haven't had a maiden voyager? You know, why do you think we only get drives to work? What do you think Boaty has been doing before he goes to work, eh? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, you know, just because Boaty doesn't tell you doesn't mean it didn't happen. Guy says, Peter, don't forget his pants are sandy as well as his plums.
They were. Yeah. They were, because I left them in the sand when I went in the sea.
Stu says, oh, I watched the Danish cycling movie. They take some bald punishment.
They do, especially on the parve.
Peter says to Diane, well, he did say he likes having sand in strange places. Has he recorded this in a cupboard, says Richard. The Parry Peninsula, says Stu. And Jim Bob says, ketchup. I'm just scrolling down a little. Shipnail is here, says, Jesus, I'm going to have... I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to say it. Don't read that out. That's why I paused, because I thought it might not be appropriate. Why is Mr. Parry in your cupboard, the Greenwood, says Peter. What are the size of those melons? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Have a banana.
And that was by Jose. Andrew says, hi, Mrs. Stephen Parry, on the voice notes on the phone for the Leisure Peninsula in the cupboard. Coconuts, surely, Jose. Josh Horman is here. Homan, I think it says.
I interrupt this broadcast with some exciting news.
I know what it is.
Go on.
The wine o'clock. The wine o'clock.
It's wine o'clock.
Wine o'clock.
Here we go, darlings. One of the pleasures I do still have remaining in my life.
It's wine o'clock. 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 Clack, 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 clack.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Good end. That was a good one. Now, come on, correct. Oh, you couldn't see it. I'm not on the normal camera, am I?
Yeah, and everything's in the way. The hedgehog's in the way. There's a card in the way.
I don't think I was on camera anyway. I've just done the perfect sommelier pour, and it was, gutted.
Oh, dear.
Right, I tell you what, shall we, let's do a few more comments, and then we'll do Simone.
At least open the door to the cupboard so it could be heard better, says Josh. Stu says, M11, the road less travelled. Oh. Richard said, Port Sunlight Pouncer. Stephen Parry's a star, said Mark Passad. Diane Sturley says, Emma, we need a new fancy YouTube sign for the front of your bookshelf. Yeah, we do. We need a posh one, don't we? 79 watching. Please press the like button, says Carol C. And that's a good thing to say. A crocheted YouTube sign, says Peter P. Yeah, get crocheting, Diane, says Stu. Stu been up and down the M11 a few times, says Diane. Boaty, read the comments in Alan Bennett's voice. It cracks me up, says Richard. So do you want to do that for him? Hang on, someone's done a nice thing.
Oh, Mark, bless you. Thank you very much, Mark. Boaty, your video today on what you want from YouTube and what you want to do in the future made sense to me. The community will always be here, whatever, and I will always be here for them. And that is a super chat. Mark, thank you very, very much indeed. I really appreciate it. And also, on the subject of that video, I think some people really understood what I was getting at. You did, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I understood, yeah.
And so thank you for all of the lovely supportive comments and all of that. I do.
It's really interesting because you weren't coming across in that video as, oh, woe is me, I'm such a failure. You know, what am I going to do? It was quite a positive video, as in, right, I'm adjusting my mindset, and then I'm just going to get on and carry on enjoying it, but without the obsession. That's a positive thing. But I think some people took it to be a bit like, oh, you know, this is awful. Why aren't I getting any views? But you weren't saying that at all. You were just saying,
absolutely not.
I'm just adjusting how I'm thinking about it. And you may, I said it'd be really funny if that was a video that took off or went viral. But you may suddenly put out a video one day and it does really well. And that'll be great. But the point is, you're not going to be striving and obsessing over it, because that can do your brain in a bit. You can free your mind up for other things you're doing. So
yeah,
it's a positive video.
Yeah, it's just taking that little bit of pressure off or whatever. And I feel better for having just that little mindset alteration. Anyway, cheers, your very good health. Bottoms up yours, and above all, get stuffed.
And somebody did want you to read the comments in Alan Bennett voice, if you want to do that when you finish having a little swee poos.
They all went to Shagaloof. I might try going to Shagaloof with Thora and her lovely pair of coconuts. Oh, I'm a great fan of her macaroons. I like to stroke them gently with my tongue, and then I like to enclose my lips around them and just generally glory in their magnificent organ stop magnificence. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but they said read the comments.
Oh. I did. I said they all went to Shagaloof. That's a comment.
Then you went off on one.
Yeah, well, I can't help that. Andrew says he loved the Malta photos. Thank you. That was my first trip to Malta with my friend Fran. Weird situation. We were Scrabble buddies. We were in a Scrabble-based Facebook group. A post was put up. There was a bit of a misunderstanding about it, and I unfriended Fran. We'd never met, never talked on the phone or anything. I unfriended her. Next thing I know, there's a very angry woman ringing me up saying, "What the hell do you think you're doing unfriending me?" And so we ended up having a chat, and then we decided to meet up at an airport and go to Malta. So we did. And it was the first of many, many trips that Fran and I took to the islands together. And we're still great pals to this day.
She lives down Simone's Way, is that right?
Torquay.
Is that down Simone's Way? I think it is, that area of the country.
Well, same county, yeah.
Yeah, so if we ever get, or if you ever get going down that way, you can kill a few birds with one stone. But don't literally kill them, obviously.
There's a plan. There's a plan. Oh, and speaking of Simone, here she is. Good evening.
Oh,
Hooked on Classics. Good evening to you. Hello, my lovely Simone.
Oh, who's doing the comments? You or me? I've forgotten.
I don't mind.
You carry on.
Okay, where did I get to? Well, we're saying hello to Simone. Shipnail avoids motorways like the plague. Been around the M60 a few times as well, says Diane. I'm fucking freezing, says Simone. You're not as cold as I was earlier today. Edwin in Chicago joined us at some point because people are saying hello to him, but I can't see a comment from them. But hello and welcome. Hi everyone, hope you're well, says Simone. There are no motorways in Northumberland, says Carol C. Steve McDonald says, it's half an hour people from chilly Prague. Long day today. Enjoy the stream. Hi, Simone, says Cheeseburger. Have you decided on the welding? How does one lose comments, asks Stu. There can only be so many comments in the comment section at any one time. So when it gets full up, every time a new comment is added, a comment drops off the other end. Alan Bennett explaining his pottering exploits in 1950s Leeds. And Matron, it says, the more comments come in, the more drop off the top. Timestamp, says Carol C. 22:43, which is brilliant. We're only 24 minutes behind. Steve says Stratospherian. It was more the documentary, very Gallic, lots of French cars and serious concentration. Oh, are we talking about A Sunday in Hell? It's a lot smaller, says Diane. The title for tonight. Or is it really far away, Diane, says Andrew. Dear. Gabrielle Tanner, girlfriend. She'd never get a word in. Well, that's a point.
Actually, when you're away from the live stream, you don't constantly talk.
No, I don't. I'm a very respectful conversationalist.
You're a very I was going to say thoughtful person. That might not be the right word. I often find you lost deep in thought.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Especially like when we went to like Gulliver's and things, you could see you were so just completely lost in your deep thoughts. So yeah, Boaty's not always constantly talking.
You can understand why they think that. Richard says, sleep over in the yard with mustard in an estate cast challenge. Bugger that.
I like that.
You might, I wouldn't. Cheesy says, plenty of sheep on the mountains if Boaty needs a girlfriend. Boaty, Emma, you could get married for tax purposes. It's better than being dead. Well,
maybe I'll take all my money.
Oh, you got money? Joking. Simone says, Boaty has more chance of a girlfriend than I do. Well, I think we've both probably got two hopes, Simone, Slim and none. And in my case, Slim is out of town.
That's a bit mean for Simone.
Oh, it is actually, yeah. Well, she said it.
Simone's into ladies, isn't she?
Yeah. Why, do you know somebody? Or are you thinking about it?
No, just
Simone, get your coat, you're pulled.
Actually, there's a lady who lives across the road from me that I always think would be really well suited to you, Boaty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's exactly your type and she's single.
Oh.
She's just across the road. Her name's Kirsty.
Oh.
Whenever I see her, I think, God, she's just so your type. You know, tall, very slim, bit posh, well-spoken, very pretty.
Oh, so I've been with no chance then, basically.
Well, she's been single since I moved here 2 years ago, so, you know, she might be getting desperate by now.
Yeah, because, you know, that's that is the area that I have to operate in these days, darlings. Desperation is the way forward. Oh, hello, the headmistress is on the blower.
Oh, no.
Good evening, headmistress.
Just a quick one, as the actor said to the bishop.
Indeed.
But you cannot. Good boy.
Thank you.
Good boy.
Thank
you, Emma.
Thank you.
You cannot be nasty to Simone.
I would never be nasty to Simone. I love Simone.
You have, but you've just been a bit tad of, naughty.
Oh, I don't have to be spanked, do I?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I'll delegate that to Emma.
I don't think that was a bare-bottomed spanking crime, though, was it? Because it was inadvertent. I should be allowed to keep my pants on.
a book down your trousers.
We used to do that. We actually used to do that.
We did. Well, I didn't, but
I did. I did, especially when it was Mr. Pitt, and he used to whack you. He used to whack you with his rugby boot. God Almighty! Didn't I bruise your bum cheeks? I bloody didn't. He was a big man, and he used to take a run up. He genuinely used to take a run up. He had size 13 feet. He had this big rugby boot with moulded studs in it. He used to take you had to bend over his thing in his science lab, and he took a bloody great run up from the corner of the room and wailed at you with all of his might. And you had stud bruises on your bum cheeks for about 2 months. It was horrendous.
Well, that wasn't a direction I didn't expect.
Oh, I'm like that, darling. I often go in directions you don't expect. You never know where I'm going to end up next.
Anyway, back to Stern Voice.
Yes.
This was a quick ring to tell you off.
Hang on, what about telling Emma off? She body shamed me.
Oh, well, I did. In the comments, you'll see I was adjudicated now. I still haven't decided yet.
Oh.
The adjudication panel is still...
What adjudication panel? It was blatant body shaming.
The jury's still out on that one.
Yeah, but you did that in London, didn't you?
No. What did I do in Llandudno that was body shaming?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Thinking about it and I'll come back.
What? Don't you start? I didn't do anything. Did I?
I'm signing off now. Behave.
All right. Thank you, headmistress.
Do you know what, Boaty, I found really amusing? Diane rings up and starts talking about spanking, and the views shot up to 105 views.
Did they?
Yeah.
Have we done over 100? Have we done over 100?
We have,
before?
but that really, I think we got about 4,000 views or something. But it just really amused me. She's talking about spanking, and I looked and thought, there's 105 people watching this. Diane, you need to ring more often. You bring the viewers in.
She's going to get a reputation. She might need to start a website.
I am absolutely loving the way that the community are coming into the live stream. So we've got Diane ringing up being headmistress, Simone doing the box pounding instructions, Stephen Parry talking about his posh coffee and everything. I love the fact that it's like every time it's a regular thing. You know, we used to try and invent these features.
Yeah.
But now we don't have to invent the features because the community are just doing it off their own back.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It is brilliant.
I love it. Thank you, Diane, for telling him off.
Yeah, I think that is outrageous, by the way. I want to put it on record that
bit of sexism in this committee.
Yeah. That's the problem. I'm getting outnumbered by women these days. There was a post in the Facebook group about it.
Yeah, and I
said all the positions of power in the Boaty's World community were held by women. And it's true.
Yeah, and I said when I started watching in April, it was pretty much all men talking about cars and like male stuff, you know, wayward plums and everything. And now there's all these women who have joined and they're taking over. It's fantastic.
Yeah, well.
You've probably driven all the men away, though, to be honest.
No, they probably love it. They're just waiting for Diane to open her spanky headmistress website so they can all sign up.
I meant it when we, excuse me, next time I come to visit you, because Diane doesn't live far from you, I really want her to meet up with us. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, well, let's do it.
And then she can give you a proper caning.
Yeah, let's not do that bit, but yeah, let's do a dinner or a lunch or
yeah,
something.
it'd be really fun. I'd love that. Or even if you cook me a meticulously planned breakfast, she can drop round for breakfast. That could be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever that will be. It won't be yet. Wait for the warmer weather. You've told me how cold Windy Bum is in the winter. I'm not coming until it's warm.
It's a tad nippy. And if you want to see how cold Windy Bum is, why not look at my YouTube channel? You can see me driving to work in the cold on a nightly basis. And for continuity, I talk about exactly the same things. Oh, you'll love it.
Carol C says you could use a pogo stick instead of a walking stick. That could be good. If you're going up mountains, you could bounce up them on a pogo stick. or as a hat, says Peter to Andrew. I can't remember what that was about though. Richard says Boaty mountain walking in clown shoes. Stu says hunky chunky welder Simone. What does that mean? General Cheeseburger says to Simone, Boaty has more chance of a boyfriend. In fact, I agree with that. There's guys all over the place after your bones, Boaty.
Are there?
Yeah.
Don't tell them where I live.
Andrew says, Boaty the mountain goat. I wandered lonely as a clown. A cloud, rather, says Diane, of course, bringing the poetry back in. Shipnail says, the first time I scrambled up Cribgoth, I don't know whether I'm allowed to say. Yeah, I just get nervous with Shipnail because I know he or she says quite dodgy stuff, so I just always pause.
No, that's a real thing. That's
I was wearing chainsaw boots.
That's one of the ascents of Snowdon.
Yeah, I was reading on to see what was coming next, just to make sure it was safe. I get apprehensive with you, Shipnail. They thought this guy's a nutter. Better keep him talking, says Stu. Richard says he's talking to himself on a mountain. Steer clear. Yeah, yeah. They might have thought that, all the people around you. Who said Emma Mellon says you did it? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Thank you, the Greenwood says. He says. General Cheeseburger says, is Emma shorter than Miss Hubnut? I don't know how tall Miss Hubnut is. Shorter
than you.
Oh, okay. I'm 5'2.5".
Yeah, Miss Hubnut is considerably under 5 foot.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, how tall is she? Matron says. Jose Fantasticville, evening host on YouTube and tubers rather. Evening, Jose. I think she is short, Tracy says. Cheeseburger. Matron says Emma will answer her height because I never remember it. I think she's 5'2". Yeah, Matron always tries to tell everybody that she's taller than me, but she isn't. Even Mustard, Captain Mustard, confirmed that in the yard. He said the first thing he said.
Oh yeah, we messaged you, didn't we?
Well, no, it's the first thing he said when he met me. He came over and said, "Hello, Emma. You're taller." That was what he said. I've got it on video. So, have a good day, says Jose. Paul is here. Says, "Hi."
I'm going to have a snack. I've got the munchies.
Oh, don't! I'm on a diet. Don't make me hungry. Otherwise, I'll be raiding the kitchen. I think Carly's below 5 foot in height, says Andrew.
Sorry, I'm peckish. Has to be done.
What have you got? What are you having?
Lettuce.
I wish I had some scampi fries. Someone's just become a member, I think, or it might be a member announcement to say they've been a member for a while.
It's Tomo. Welcome to Papa Dom and Pickles. Thank you, Tomo. Very much appreciated. Welcome back to channel membership.
Emma's a lovely lady, says Anakin. Thank you very much, Anakin, and welcome to the live stream. Hello from Newport Beach, CA, says Jay Steele. Good evening, Jay. Welcome to the
California.
live stream. California dreaming
on such a winter's day.
Don't tease me, suit you, sir, says Paul. People are saying hello to each other. Wax on, wax off, says Paul. Cleaning the parlour to the tune of Sex Bomb, says Andrew Buttergeek.
Sex bomb, sex bomb.
You're my sex bomb.
And I can give it to you when you need to be turned on. Sex bomb, sex bomb. You're a sex bomb. And baby, you can turn me on.
Diane says there was a man who climbed Mamtor who only had 6 drawers. He had no pole, he had a lovely soul, and came down the mountain sore.
I'm not sore, actually. I feel great.
Yeah, you look quite energetic tonight. There you go. If you have a busy day, it puts life into you.
There you go.
Out in the fresh air. This is the new Boaty.
Total win-win.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you, says Jay Steele. Didn't Mr. Lloyd take afternoon tea in Boaty's parlour, says Richard?
No. Mr. Lloyd took afternoon tea here. He went through the parlour when he went to a blute, but no, we took tea here at the table. Pardon me just having a feast in front of you. I'm genuinely quite peckish.
Cleaning the parlour to I'm too sexy, says General Cheeseburger. Okay, Boaty, I've just heard your complaint and I'm adjudicating, says Diane. I read that in a Pam Ayres voice, Diane, says Andrew. Told you, Boaty, wearing shorts will get the views. Shake your ass, says Jim Bob. Poorly, they don't call him the beige bomber for nothing. And then it was wine o'clock, so we're only 20 minutes behind.
We're flying. We've got this.
Clack that wine, says Andrew. Sod wine, says Shipnail. Miss Emma, are you married, says J. Steele. No, I am not. I'm happily single. Thank you very much. Shipnail says, stick with me. He's going to stick with what he's got with the world he lives in today. I blinked and I missed the pour, said Paul. People are complaining they missed the fantastic pour you did.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It was genuinely a really good one as well. I was proud of that one.
Stu says it was Vodaclack at 10 a.m. and he's still standing. I'm still standing better than I ever did. And then Mark did a really lovely thing. And everyone's saying...
And Mark, let me interrupt. Mark Passad has also done a really, really lovely thing.
Oh, yes.
5 channel memberships have been gifted. Emma, can you stay where you are in comments?
Yeah,
and I will...
Yeah, it's at the Mark Passad thing.
I will fly ahead and I will tell you who got the memberships. And they are, in no particular order. Ship Nail is now a channel member. Marco, the student from Mays High School, is now a channel member. Stephen Cook is now a channel member. Caroline, living in the moment, is once again a channel member. And Exploring with Ben and Sam, once again a channel member. So, Mark, thank you so much for that incredible generosity. And welcome to channel membership, some of you, and welcome back to channel membership, some others of you. So, that's brilliant. Oh, God, Ben's a channel member.
Do these people know that if you become a channel member today, they all have to come and stay at Windy Bum at the same time?
Oh, hang on, is that a thing? I mean, they get access to the guest cupboard, but I didn't know they all came at the same time.
Yeah, so you could have Ben,
Caroline. You stayed in the guest cupboard. How big? How are they all going to fit in there?
Well, if Caroline's coming, she can park outside as well, and some can be in there. Yeah. Ben can share with you.
I think his husband might have something to say about that.
So anyway, congratulations to everybody who got... Did you want to say something? I interrupted you. Do you want to say anything else about that?
I was just going to say that I'm going to have to put some... I'll have to put some gay content in the channel members area now, won't I? You
should do that. You should do that, and then you can say, you know, if anybody's into that sort of thing, do become a member, and you can see all the gay content. Mustard would be up for doing gay content.
Into that. Who'll be up for it?
Mustard, you could put that video up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll talk to him about that.
Really good thumbnail, really good cover picture.
You know what? That if Mustard lets me, and I put that video up, it's going to be top tier channel members only, because that video is amazing.
It was very risque, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Matron and I loved it. We've had a private viewing, and yeah. People need to see this, but only the right people. You don't want to get that out there on general viewing for everyone.
Oh, God, no,
You'll be inundated.
No,
they'll be queuing up at your front door, won't they?
I know. That's not for the public, not that.
I left a comment on that video, Boaty, but it's since disappeared, says Andrew, and I think that's about the video of giving up on YouTube.
Okay.
Ivor, did you say it was shit? Says Cheeseburger. This bedtime story was shit, says Peter P. It's not there. I just checked. Perhaps you used the word YouTube doesn't like, says Matron. Cleaning the bathroom today. It was minging. Work makes free, says Stu. Did you play Scrabble with Metro Man, says Peter. I'm not quite sure who that's aimed at. do jump in if you know. Richard says, Andrew,
I
probably
missed the
YouTube
comment.
removed it
Hang
from-
on, where are we? Where are we?
Peter P says, did you play Scrabble with Metro Man?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, God, Metro Man. Oh, God, I don't want to remember that, quite honestly. I have got car news for you, darlings. I have got car news, but I'm going to save that until later in the live stream when we've dealt with the comments.
I can hardly wait.
Sarcastic cow.
Well, Matron knows that since I became disinterested car girl, I've become so disinterested in cars.
Disinterested in cars.
I was impartial before, went over my head, wasn't bothered. People could chat about it. Now it really annoys me. And since she's got this car, she doesn't stop yapping on about it and making videos about it. And you know, she basically every time she sends me, we talk in voice notes, Tracy and I. Otherwise, we'd never get anything done during the day. Every time I get a voice note and there's the word car in it, my brain shuts down. Honestly, it's like, oh, it's your fault because I was okay. And then you said to me, be a disinterested car girl, and it's made me so disinterested in it.
You were interested in Minge Bag?
Oh, I do like Minge Bag, yeah. I don't mind having a nice ride. There's nothing wrong with a nice ride, but, you know.
We all know about that.
It's like, you know, you don't want to talk about it. You want to get on and ride it. Where's the fun in talking about it?
Do you know, I agree with you on that. That does nothing for me.
There we go then. Boaty and I agreed on something for a change. Right. Tomo says, I haven't been here for a while, arranging 2 funerals. Hectic time, but all sorted now and I can breathe. Oh, I hope it all went well, Tomo. You have had a bit of a rough time.
And we have missed you. It was noticed that you weren't here. We have missed you. Thank you for renewing your channel membership. I know that you've been through a tough time. As Emma says, I echo that. I hope that everything's gone as well as these things can. And, you know, I hope that you're doing all right and that you settle back into a more normal way of going on.
Sorry, I had something in my eye then. Action brings good fortune, Pink Floyd, says Stu. Harry Gronow says, take a big gulp of that drink for me, please. I can't drink for a while.
With pleasure, Harry. And sorry to hear your sad tidings. And
welcome to the live stream. Hope you're enjoying it.
And if you are watching this, you are watching Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live with me, Boaty, and my glamorous co-host, Emma Lemon, of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. Do head over there, subscribe. You won't regret it.
Yeah, now you then, wait till I get my memberships up. Oh,
settle in and enjoy the last half an hour because we are steaming into the last lap of tonight's shenanigans, and I can't wait.
Yeah,
that was quite good.
The most
actually,
exciting bit.
Go on, admit it. That was good.
Yeah, it was good. You were good. Yeah, you're really good, Boaty.
I'm on form today. I've climbed a mountain. I've had a bath, and I'm just feeling banging. And I'm going to
climb every mountain,
put every stream, dangle from the hedgerows. Then you'll need some cream in it. Oh, I was talking to Thora over a pair of coconut macaroons in Betty's tea shop the other day, and I said, "Oh, Thora, do you shave downstairs, or are you just as God intended you to be?" Well, she looked at me and she said, "Oh, Alan, I used to shave, but it got so itchy when it started to grow back that now I just leave it. And, you know, if I'm going to church on a Sunday, I run a comb through it. And God thinks that's enough, and I think that's enough." And do you know, I said, "Thora, I think you're right, love. Why don't you have the last macaroon?"
Well, thank you for that, Alan Bennett, or whoever you are. Double Zero Garage is here, says good evening. Oh, good evening.
Oh, hello, mate. The lovely Nigel.
Andrew said that the comment he left on your video was a line from Shakespeare, but it got removed.
Oh, right. Oh, God, no idea.
Peter P says, Andrew, you encourage Boaty. YouTube doesn't like that.
No,
Richard says, yeah, Andrew.
both YouTube don't like me being encouraged at all. Quite true.
Richard says, YouTube is ridiculous at times. I got a comment removed for using the words rip-off. Stu says he got a warning for saying the UK is boring. Oh, right. Gosh. We better not say it on this live stream then.
Oh, Simone's deleted a message. I was going to pound the box just now, and the message has gone.
Maybe she's gone to bed. Maybe she thought, oh, I'll save it for a time when I'm awake, perhaps. Simone,
maybe.
Come back. Simone, come back.
Oh, I think she's recording another one. I've got the little recording thing flashing up. So, as soon as it's done, we'll get the old box pounded. I love Simone. Everybody loves Simone's voice notes. Some of them have made me properly lose my... In fact, here we go. There is no time like the present, darlings. 3, 2, 1. Cue Simone.
Hello again, Boaty and Emmy Lemon.
Hello.
Don't forget to pound your box if you've got a back sack and crack from Michael Barrymore.
Shall I do the Michael Barrymore joke? I normally do.
Oh,
I ran into Michael Barrymore the other day, and I said, "Hello, mate. How you doing?" He said, not so bad. I said, "Are you doing any panto this season?" He said, "Nah." He said, "I did Aladdin the other year and never heard the fucking end of it."
Oh dear.
I'm here all week, folks. Right, the box is going to be pounded. God, it's a long time till my next birthday, isn't it? But there we go. We pounded the box for this birthday and it paid off. I had a lovely time. I had a really nice burger, which frankly, I would have enjoyed more if half my tooth hadn't come out with it. But there we are. These things happen, don't they?
Diane says she's just like you. People think she's distant, but she's usually just deep in thought.
There's truth in that. Oh, it's Simone.
Oh.
Good evening, Mystery Simone. Oh, you're very quiet. Hang on, let me work out how to get the volume up. You're so quiet, I can barely hear you. Oh, it would help. No, it would help if I put you on speaker, wouldn't it? Sorry.
That would help very much indeed.
Okay, right, we've got you now.
Oh, lovely, lovely job. Hello, Emma.
Hiya, hi Simone, you alright?
I have a question about the box.
Oh, okay.
Who is the painting on the front? Does anyone of significance?
I think it's a generic image of a Welsh lady dressed in traditional Welsh clothing, and there's a script by it saying Pwllgor.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, it's a place.
Oh, okay. I was going to do a voice note regarding the woman on the box, but oh yes, I see. I can see on the screen now. But yeah, I was trying to think of something funny regarding the box, and I cancelled it and sent you a new one.
You've come up with some belters. You've come up with some absolute belters. I've lost the plot at some of them.
I'm not usually that funny in real life, honestly.
Yeah, well, turns out you might be. You just didn't realise it. You just did the right thing to draw you out.
Yeah, this is very possible. I thought about joining a dating site, but it's not very easy.
Sorry, is that another joke or?
No, it's actually true.
I'm
right. Doing it today, but every time I try to sign up, it tells me something's wrong, and I don't know why. So I just emailed them to see, what's going on. I
tell you what, honestly, I admire you. I used to do all of the dating apps, and it was okay when you were mainstream. The way things are now, I wouldn't dream of going there. The only way that I would date now would be somebody that I'd met somehow either in real life or through social media or YouTube, and we'd built up.
Yeah, I get that, but the difficulty with me is that I do go to like social events and things like that, but I don't have a massive social circle, and I don't really go out, and I don't drink, and I don't go to parties and things like that.
I don't do any of those things.
No, and neither do I. So it's not easy, and I'm 49 this year. Nobody believes me, but I can't go out like I used to. Because when I was younger, I'd go to a nightclub and I'd cop off nearly every night, you know, and it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen now. You've got to swipe left or you've got to swipe right, and it's so disjointed, in my opinion.
I genuinely couldn't do it now. No. I mean, where I am at the moment, unless if something would have to happen organically. So if I met somebody through real life, through the restaurant or whatever, or through YouTube or social media, and there was a bit of a spark or whatever, and then you went through a process where you reached some level of comfort with each other, then I'd consider that moving on to a dating thing, because at least then you're not going to be humiliated or incredibly disappointed or this, that. I wouldn't go anywhere near a dating app again. Never again. That ship has sailed.
I don't use apps, but if it's on the computer, to me it's a different thing. It's a website.
Okay.
And I don't know really if there's much difference, to be fair.
I think it's
probably not.
I think probably not, to be honest. It used to be great. Don't get me wrong, it used to be great. Dating apps used to work really well for me because I had everything that was needed to make them work for me. But now they would work against me. Quite honestly, I used to rely on my looks, and I don't have them anymore. And the dating apps are all absolutely skewed towards looks.
They are.
And I can't.
It's very shallow as well, isn't
it? It is, and that was great back in the day when that was a trump card that I could play. But I can't do that. I can't do that anymore. And yeah, I wouldn't go near them. And like yourself, I don't socialise in real life in the normal way. I don't go to pubs, I don't go to parties, I don't do any of that. I do... What the bloody hell are you doing, woman? The noise is going on there.
I'm sorry, I just put heating a drink in the microwave. I do apologise.
Okay, I wondered what was going on. I go to work. Work is a social thing for me, and I do social media, and I do this, and so if I'm ever going to meet anybody, it's going to be as a result of this, not as a result of anything else.
Well, I was kind of hoping I'd meet somebody through the classic car scene, i.e. with TC, you know.
Yeah, it's always possible, isn't it?
Yeah, it just didn't happen. What hasn't happened yet, you know. And I'm still trying to find somewhere I can weld the damn car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've gone down the route of trying to find a power supply.
Right.
But that's really complicated. The welder I have, I know this might be complicated, guys. I'll be as quick as I can. My 200 amp welder pulls out of the power supply 8,000 watts.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I bought an EcoFlow, which is a portable battery power supply. That only puts out 1,800 watts, so it wouldn't work. So if I buy a welder, which is 120 amp, that pulls just shy of 4,000 watts. So I would need a generator that puts out 5,000 watts, and I don't have that kind of money, and I wouldn't expect my my audience on my channel to fork out for that kind of thing, because it's not fair on them. They shouldn't have to do that if I can't afford it.
How much are we talking about?
For the welder, it's about 300 quid. And I can't remember how much it is for the power supply. I can't remember.
Have you thought about trying to blag it?
No.
So,
I've emailed a few companies and said to them, you know, can they help me out with this? And they go, no, you don't hear anything from them. Nothing.
Okay. So you have tried though.
Oh God, yeah, I've tried a few places, but it's like I feel really bad doing that. You know, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that.
And then, can you remember back in the day, like the 80s, where you'd see somebody with a car on the side of the street welding it or working on it?
I do actually, yeah.
You know, yeah, you can't do that now. People would kick off and you get complaints left, right, and centre.
True.
You know, and you know, people would be going, my kid's going to go blind. They're looking at your welding, and I wouldn't want a child to get archived. That's not a nice thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I'd feel really bad if I did that. So I really don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and another rock.
It's awkward, isn't it? God, I can't. Oh.
I thought I'd put it out there, see if anyone had any ideas.
Yeah, well, not a bad shout. Is there anybody in the classic community within striking distance of you who has someone?
Well, I was saying that I posted on the on the Facebook groups. There's a Southwest Classic Car group I'm in, and I posted it, and no one bothered to say anything. No one commented. It's like, thanks a lot. You know,
yeah.
You know, because if they're not going to get anything out of it, then I'm just, you know, being brutally honest.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, it's I'm getting kind of worried about the car. I have a funny feeling that I'm never going to drive it again.
God, really?
Honestly, that's how I feel. Honestly, to me, this year feels like it's going to be a disaster.
Have you said any of this on a video?
I think I may have broached it a few times.
Well, get it out there properly. Get it out there on a video. Get it out there on your socials. Make it a campaign thing. Say, look, I've done everything I can to float my own boat on this, to do it all myself. And these are the issues that I'm facing. And I'm genuinely scared now that I'm never going to drive this car again. And try and make it into a community thing. And yeah, lean on the community. You're not forcing anybody to do anything, but
no, I mean, a few people have donated in the past, and I feel really bad when people do that. I know they're trying to help. But I feel bad. I think it's just me. I don't know. I try to be a genuine person, and I try to help where I can in my
well,
circles.
then just give something in return. The people who give, they like you, or they like your content, or whatever. You've probably got more profile than you realise that you have, because you've been featured on. You've been featured on so many. I mean, you've done the Holy Grail. You've been on Hubner, for God's sake. And
you walked up to me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, well, exactly. But the point is, you've got that bit of profile, so you know, just use it, put it out there, make it into a community thing. And if it makes you feel bad, then just give something back. If people are willing to do that, then they like you, they enjoy that insight into you, they enjoy some content. So give them a video or give them a live stream and make it about them, and just say, look, I felt really awkward about asking for help on this, but I'm reaching the end of my tether. I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And somebody's offered this and somebody's offered that. And I just want to say thank you. You've got no idea how that helps me. I'm so touched that you all take an interest. And give them time, give them your time, give them some response, give them some personal, you know, a bit of personal stuff with you. And then you don't need to, or you shouldn't need to feel bad. I don't think, because if you are doing what, and I kind of know you a little bit, and I know that you're entirely genuine. There's not a non-genuine bone in your body. So just don't be afraid to do a little bit more. People like you. And let me tell you, I've said this to you before, you are good. It's no accident that the hubnuts of this world come up and ask you, approach you to do stuff. You're good. You're good on camera. So use it.
I do try.
Well, use it. Absolutely use it. Go mad on your YouTubes. Just give it.
Well, I need to do a video on the car soon because it's been so cold down here recently. I need to put a new fuel pump on. And I don't know if you've seen the recent videos that I've done, but the bonnet's missing, both wings are off, the grill's off, the headlights are out, everything. The inner wing needs welding, but the problem is I also need to repair the rear end, and I can't remember who it was who commented on the videos, but he said, don't focus on the front, focus on what you started at the back.
Oh, and just
it's a big job.
Going back to the dating thing where we first started, don't be afraid to talk about that in videos, because if you're going to find somebody through YouTube or through socials or through more organic means than going on an app, that means you've got to talk about it. You've got to put it out there. And even if you do that in a negative way, even if you say that, look, part of me would love to have a date, part of me would love to find a partner, but the problem is this, that, and the other. And at least stick it out there. All you're doing is opening a door and at least making people aware that there is a potentially open door there. So at least do that, even if you don't do any more. Ems, you're a single woman. Any advice?
Well, it's difficult because I'm quite happily single. So, I'm not really on the lookout. If I met somebody, it'd be great, but I'm not really on the lookout. So I think it's a bit different because I'm not doing anything to try and, find a date. So I don't think I have got any advice I can give at the moment, really.
No, I get that. Because I've been on my own for so many years. I'm just sick of just coming home. And it's just Georgia, no one to talk to, no one to have a conversation with.
Well, I think the thing is, with me is that my personal feeling from my own situation is I'd rather be single than with the wrong person. So, I was with the wrong person for such a long time that now I just think, well, if I'm single for the rest of my life, I'd rather be happily single than be with the wrong person for the rest of my life. So I'm in a bit of a different situation, I suppose. So that's why I'm quite happy.
That's interesting. And apologies to the viewers that we're going off on a very different tangent.
We should do this on a singles channel.
But I went through that thing for 3 years or whatever it's been. I've been through the thank God I'm single. Isn't this amazing? I'm discovering myself. I'm discovering who I really am, what I really want, how I want my life to be. But there is a possibility that you'll go through that, Ems, and kind of come out the other side. Obviously, there are other complications with your family implications, but you might get to the point where, quite honestly, I am now, where I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I've done the glorying of being single. I've figured out what I want in my life and what I don't want. I've figured this out. I've figured that out. I'm empowering. I'm doing this, that, and the other. And then you might get to the point, which is where I am now, where you think, well, yeah, all of those things are so, but I would love the right person to come into my life that didn't that didn't raise any of the red flags or mean that I had to compromise something that I don't want to compromise, or meant that I had to change something that I didn't want to change. And you might get to that point where you're not desperate not to be single, but you recognize that you're now in a place emotionally and perhaps logistically where if that right person just happened to come along, that would be amazing. And life would just be taken to a whole different level.
Yeah, it would be. But my brain, this might make sense to some people. In the last, it's going to be nearly 30 years, my last genuine relationship, proper, ended in 1997. 1997.
So, right, 2007,
yeah.
So 27 years? 20,
yeah.
20, 28 years. 28
Can I ask
years,
though,
isn't it?
Simone, are you someone who's quite reserved and keep yourself to yourself? Because that's probably part of the thing, isn't it?
As the relationship back then.
Right.
You know, not as it would be now. So if I met somebody with roughly my age, it's like, how does my brain understand that? Because I've had a couple of girlfriends in the last 20 years, which were crap, didn't work. And it was like, it didn't last very long either. So my longest relationship was 1 year and 9 months. That's it.
Okay. Ems, I'm sorry I missed you.
No, I was just saying.
Louder than you were.
I don't know, obviously, much about Simone.
I'm going to cut it short, guys, because I know you've got a lot of other comments to go through. You've probably got 1 million people talking to me.
You probably have, but let's talk about this again. Let's talk about this again, because it's a really good subject. And what we really should do, actually, Emma, what we absolutely should do, let's set up a three-way. Let's set up let's set up a live stream on singles where we
That's
do.
That's what I just said. I said we should do it on singles.
Oh, is that what you were saying? Yeah.
No, I said that. Totally. I said that earlier on in the conversation. This is really a conversation that will be good on there.
Yeah, totally. Simone, would you be up for that? Let's do this as a live stream on singles and talk about it properly.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sorted. Right, we will do that. Feel
free to give me a call or give me a text or whatever.
Okay, will do, my lovely. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Bye.
Take care, sweetheart. Have a good night.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye. Is that what you were saying to me, Ems?
No, I said that earlier on in the conversation that we should do it on singles. But what I was just saying then is, I don't know about Simone's lifestyle, but if she's somebody who doesn't really go anywhere or do much, it will be quite hard, I suppose. Sometimes I think you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone and maybe, join a course or go to places where you're going to be meeting people, maybe. Because I think that's the thing, my lifestyle, if I was looking for someone now, well, I don't go anywhere. So I'm not going to meet anybody by not going anywhere, really.
Yeah.
So I would probably think, right, what am I interested in? Let's start getting out and doing those things where I might meet people with similar interests. Of course, YouTube is one thing, but, that's a bit weird as well because, I suppose if I was interested in meeting somebody and I have lots of people on a live stream saying that they're interested in me, I'm not just going to pick one and go, come on, then let's go out. I would want to have conversation. I want to maybe meet them in a community meetup. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't just be like, come on, then off we go.
Oh no, of course you wouldn't. But I mean, it would be worth having a look at, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It takes sort of time,
especially if it's somebody who's got a channel, because then you can see what.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing I would worry is if I was on a dating website and I told people I've got a YouTube channel and they said, "What is it?" and then they'd find out all about me and I know nothing about them.
Well, this is the way forward. We should obviously only date other YouTubers.
Yeah.
Simple.
Perfect. Right. Any YouTubers out there want to date me? Come on. Simone. Oh, I'm not into the ladies, unfortunately. We've probably got so many comments we're never going to get through them now.
I think we've missed quite a few. I think they're falling away.
Sorry, guys.
And I've not done the gifted channel memberships, but I'll do that another night because Mark Prasad did them, didn't we? Apologies if we've not got round to your comment. When somebody in the community calls in, then we go with it. We prioritize phone calls over messages because it takes more effort.
I mean, I don't know what you've got at the top of your comments, but I've got Peter P saying something about Hubnut selling a car.
I've got Stu saying Mrs. French threw board rubbers in French class, funnily enough. Oh, and that's just gone. Jimbo saying headmistress is strict, can't get away with anything. Hairdry Barlow says nice jugs.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
And Tomo is saying something to grab onto. He likes the curvy woman.
By the way, if anybody is new here and wants to subscribe to my channel, I'm Emma11 of the YouTube channel Emma11. And of course, subscribe to Boaty's because there's a really interesting walk up a mountain video coming tomorrow.
Cheeseburger says there's more women than men in the chat and Boaty still can't get his leg over.
Well, I gave him plenty of opportunity, but he wasn't interested.
Dear. They're shorter than Boaty. You should have no problem getting a leg over them, says Richard. God, I can't read that, Stu. Oh, don't be saying that. That's not very. Lettuce for a snack, says Tomo. Get a kebab. Oh, this is the welcome to the new me. Welcome to the new me. No nipping over there for a cigarette. Eating non-meat based food. Walking up mountains and stuff. Get used to it, darlings. It's not going anywhere.
Full of energy and happiness.
Yeah, man.
New sex pants. Smells
New
nice.
sex pants. Genuinely, I tell you.
Wash aftershave.
Today would have been crap. I was feeling really awful when this is okay. I don't do serious. I will do serious. I can't tell you how bad I felt this morning. No sleep or disturbed sleep. Agony in the old gob department. A low-grade flu thing that was just going to make me sit around in my pants all day. And I somehow got myself up off my arse. I packed some stuff. I went out and in my clown shoes and anorak, I walked up a mountain. And here I am at 5 to midnight. And I'm feeling bloody amazing. If you'd have told me this morning that I would be feeling like this now, I would have told you that you were absolutely mad. So get out there, get out into nature, get out into the great outdoors. To just do it, do something a bit. Emma, I know you already do. You walk everywhere. You make videos. Well, you don't drive, but you make videos, you walk around places, you get it. I'm not aiming this at you. But some of you, seriously, get out there and do stuff. It's amazing. And do different stuff. Right? A week ago today, I didn't throw myself, but I waddled into the sea in January. I waddled into the Irish Sea in January and it felt amazing. In the interim, I went for a walk around the village. Really enjoyed it. Today, I I waddled up a thing and I'm feeling bloody great. And I've tried to make some other little changes in my life as well. There are certain things that I did that at the moment I'm not doing. Will I never do them again? I don't know. I'm not doing them at the moment. I haven't done them today. I didn't do them yesterday. Perhaps I won't do them tomorrow. And, if you're not happy with the way things are, then remember, if things don't change, they'll stay the same. So maybe think about making some changes or don't. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's also a possibility as well, quite honestly. She's like the wind, just a fool to believe.
I can't read the comments because I think I've lost lots compared to you. So.
Oh God.
Or
Let's see
I
where
mean,
we
I
got
could
to.
read. I can read what I can see, but then I won't read the ones that you're reading. So.
Where are you? What have you got?
I've got Hubnut is thinking about selling Betty, and then Stu says something about a big
Is it?
non-flammable tent.
Oh no, I haven't got that. Is Hubnut thinking about selling Betty? Never.
According to Peter P, telling
Oh.
Andrew.
I've got Mark Prasad gifting the memberships.
I haven't got that. I haven't got any of that. So it looks like you're reading the comments for a while.
Right, you are. Well, we did the gifted memberships, didn't we?
Gives me a rest.
Then there's some talk about something that I really don't want to talk about, so I don't want this to get demonetized. Mark Prasad, who kindly gifted the memberships, is delighted for the new members. What language are you speaking? Asks Doug. You should post subtitles. We are speaking in a language called English. Not my native language. My native language is Welsh, but we are speaking in English. And you made your comment in English, Doug. So no subtitles should really be needed, but maybe you have some difficulties. Right, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm intrigued.
Don't want to talk about that.
Goodness knows what they were talking about.
I'm definitely not going to read that out. Yeah, I'm not reading that.
Matron, what on earth were they talking about?
Don't want to talk about that. Boaty, do you remember the Channel 4 programme Eurotrash? Asked Richard. I do indeed. And so does Nigel 00 Garage. Eurotrash for his grill, says Stu. The hills are alive with the sound of Boaty screaming, says Andrew. What are you talking about, says Sadiq Patel. Well, just listen and work it out for yourself. If you can't work it out for yourself through the gift of ears and understanding, then I don't know, go somewhere else. But he goes on. She looks nice. She's very nice. You would love her, but you haven't got a chance. Not going to happen, mate. Sorry.
Hey, don't ruin all my chances.
She's the star of the show, says Sadiq. Well, she is, absolutely. That's why I always get more views when she's on with me. Maybe, I doubt that, quite honestly. Steve Betty's big in the 90s. Go on then. 365 quid. Hey? Oh, well done. 365 quid by next January the 14th, says Andrew. Yeah, but remember, I'm also doing the 365-day challenge for my birthday with Monzo. Message me if you want a link to sign up for Monzo, which is amazing, and get a free £10, and I get £10 too. And my One Piece Savings Challenge with Monzo, let's have a look. Where are we? We are now on day 14, and I've got £1 and 5p in there. And by the end of the challenge, I will have 670 something pounds. I can't remember exactly what. And that will all be spent on my birthday next year. Everybody saying hello to Captain Mustard. Hello to you. I'm in the same boat as Simone, says Andrew. Emma, are you anywhere near catching me up?
Well, I don't know because I don't know because I can't see what comes before the comment I can see.
Okay.
It's just a noise outside. I'm just going to see what it is. You continue.
Diane says the most important thing is a person's soul. That is what you connect to for longevity. There's some truth in that. There's some truth in that. I have got car news for you, but we might run out of time, and I might have to do that tomorrow or another day. There's a car being sold. There's going to be another car arriving. There you go. Blah, blah, blah. Boaty would look good driving a Ford Probe, especially in that dark metallic blue colour with grey leather interior. Never had a Probe. I did have a Cougar, and I loved it. God. Is Hobnut really thinking about selling Betty? I can't believe that. Tommy, you have got an amazing collection. Right, let's whiz through all of these. Yada, 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 diddly do. Online dating all behind a paywall. Well, I had my own dating site. I mean, I literally owned a dating site, and it was free. Actually, what am I talking about? I'd forgotten. I still own a dating site. I'd completely forgotten about that. I genuinely do own a dating site. Completely forgot about that. A proper dating website. You know, a genuine thing. Yeah, I own one of those. Does anybody want to buy it? What? You two should have awesome sex and then admit your love. Blimey. I'm thinking about having awesome curry, to be honest. Mark Prasad says, Emma, your honesty about one's personal feelings and your feelings is very humbling. You're a star.
Oh.
I just noticed, says Simone, I have 326 videos on my channel. I've got about 1,600 or 1,700. I don't know how many I've got at the moment. We're whizzing through these because it's gone midnight, darlings. Oh, dear me. I've gone quiet because I'm watching Boaty catch up on the comments. I'm trying to. The Monzo Tug Doodah Band. £1.15. I'll get a round in, says Steve. Oh, that's it. Comments caught up with. I've done it. I've caught up with the comments by ignoring all of the comments. It's the way forward. Emma, over to you, darling. We should think about saying goodnight, I suppose.
You can't ignore all the comments and just go over to me and leave me with nothing to say when you could have read more comments. Did you really catch up with the comments, or did you just say that?
No, I caught up with them by ignoring them. I just scrolled through them, got to the end, and thought, right, I've done it. Well, okay, if you want some. Paul says, I love the way you run your fingers down your hair, Emma. There you go.
If that's something that people like, I have to make sure I do that on my videos. I have to do that.
That's the difference between you and me. I do all of the things that people don't like.
Well, just
when
run your
people
fingers
tell
through your
me
hair.
I can't stand the driving to work videos, I think, right, I'm doing another one of those tomorrow. That'll teach you.
Well, maybe next time you make a video, run your fingers through your hair and you might get a few more views. There we go. Oh, yeah, it does it for me. What's he doing there? Taking his trousers off?
Oh, there's other hair that I could run my fingers through. I'm joking.
Great, lovely.
I was talking to Thora Hurd the other day over a coconut macaroon, and she said, oh, Alan, I wish you'd manscape, honestly.
Cheeseburger says, Boaty looks very thin. Are you ill?
Well, thank you, Cheeseburger. And no, I'm not ill. I've just been eating a bit less and moving about a bit more.
He's been starving himself. How
I
many
bloody
Momo did
haven't.
you have?
I need
How
a
many
new
Momo?
hole in my belt. I genuinely have lost weight.
How many Momo did you have today?
10 pieces.
Oh, I was saying to Tracy earlier, matron, that Momo is so good, and now she wants to try some.
Oh, once you've gone Momo, you can't go back.
No, I know. I mean, there's a restaurant around here that does vegetarian Momo, and as a takeaway, as a delivery. And I keep on thinking, if I ever get a takeaway, I'm going to order that to see how it compares. But I just don't get takeaways. You know, they're expensive. But I should do it. Maybe even if just for a video or something. Order a vegetarian Momo to see how it compares. It might be really good, but then if it's really good, I won't be able to stop ordering it. I want it every day, won't I?
Well,
It's
if
as
you
good as
wanted
yours.
vegetarian Momo, just get them with me.
Yeah, but that means I have to wait till I see you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because I would have the normal Momos. Oh, it's so good. Like, honestly, guys, if you haven't tasted Momo, you don't know what you're missing. I think sometimes when people ask what it is and you say it's a dumpling, I think that people think of, like, you know, dumplings, maybe suet and things. They don't realise what you mean by a dumpling.
Oh, God, they are amazing. It's been a while. I've got a good stock in there at the moment. But, yeah, I had Momo today. Oh, God, and they were amazing. And I had a really good Momo chutney with them, too. Oh, so good. So
What if
good.
you could post them down? If you could put some ice packs in and post them to me, would they survive? just one portion.
I don't know.
I'm only joking. Next time I see you, though, I'll put an order in.
Oh, when as soon as we get past kind of March the 1st and things open up again,
Oh, when you become gay, yeah.
and I become gay,
And things really
possibly,
will.
you never
Things
know.
really will be opening up then, won't they?
Say you don't know, Malcolm. Right, Cheeseburger said I look thin, so he's clearly interested. But you never know. It's a while until St. David's Day. I could get a girlfriend. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, you could.
But yeah, okay. Admittedly, it's unlikely. But yeah. When spring kicks in, and then I will make the wretched road trip down to Norwich.
Yay!
Do the roller coaster and I will bring Momo.
Yeah, you're only allowed to visit me if you bring Momo.
And don't forget, I need to body your child to do Gulliver's.
Yeah, but I'm not letting you have sole responsibility of him.
Oh God, no. Oh, God, no.
You're
No,
going to drive down.
You come as a package.
Drive down to Norfolk, borrow him, take him back, and then bring him back a week. Well, that might work out quite well, actually.
No. Right.
Oh yeah, he's up for that. He keeps on asking me when we're going to do that again,
Oh,
and he knows I watch you on the computer.
Okay.
Not, you know, live streams, but, you know, in the day if I watch your videos, or whatever. And he comes over and he says, "Oh, can I watch Jason with you?" Your videos of it. Your biggest fan is a 4-year-old boy.
Well, it's same mentality. Oh, you might have frozen.
No, not to me. No, everything looks fine.
Okay, I just got the low battery thing. Right.
That's the signal to go.
I suppose it's time to wrap up, isn't it? Are you doing your own live? I forgot to look.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Excuse me.
Are you going to do an after party? I'll come along.
I'm not. I've got loads happening tomorrow. I need to get to bed. But my next live stream will hopefully be launching the Lemon Club, as I'm calling it, which is the memberships.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll be launching that. So there'll be memberships, and there'll be emojis, and there'll be other exciting things. And, you know, I'll be able to run through what members will get. How exciting is that? But it's in the planning process. But then I'll do a live to sort of launch that. So I'm not doing one at the moment. I've got too much going on in my life at the moment for I don't know why I'm here.
Okay, well, on that note, then I guess it's I guess it's time to go. So, nothing you want to add? Are we all done?
It's bedtime. Well, I suppose I could say, what are you up to tomorrow?
No idea, no plans. On Wednesday, I think I'll probably have a day at home tomorrow. I've still got the place is still in chaos, to be honest. I had such a build up to my birthday thing, and I'm not really caught up with all of my OCD stuff after it. So probably a day here tomorrow. I'll do a driving to work video just to piss people off because I like doing that. I'll edit the Mam Tour video, get that one out. And then on Wednesday, I am planning to go out and climb another mountain and get another trig point. And yeah, that's about that really. What are you up to?
I'm taking delivery of a washing machine.
Oh,
because my washing machine died at a really annoying moment. I don't know if I told anyone in the chat that there was a sick bug going through my house last week. There was people vomiting all over bed sheets and towels and everything, and then my washing machine didn't work, so I couldn't wash it all. And I'm also taking delivery of a day bed because the room I'm in opposite me, this is the playroom, but it's also the spare room, and I've got a really awful old sofa bed that's going, and I'm going to be erecting a day bed. So it's going to be by day, you know, most of the time it's going to be like a sofa full of cushions.
Little Miss had a day bed at the Cabbage Patch in Matlock Bath.
Well, this is the room. This is the room that has a TV in it. It's the playroom. It's got toys. They can do gaming in here. So this is the room where there's always a lot of kids, you know, playing. But it's also the room where when my biggest lemon comes over, he sleeps in this room. The sofa bed I've got is horrendous. So I thought if I put up a day bed, get lots of cushions on it, so it's like in the day it's a really comfy sort of place to lounge and they can watch telly or game or whatever. But then, you know, when I need a spare room, it's the spare room, and then I don't have to keep folding out an annoying sofa bed. So tomorrow, those things, the washing machine's being delivered, the old one's being taken away, the people are going to fit the washing machine, and then I'm going to be taking delivery of the day bed as well and erecting that. So yeah, and also getting on with, I'm basically sort of doing a bit of an overhaul in my house. But the washing machine, I wasn't going to buy one of them had it not broken. It broke, you know. I've got vomity things waiting to be washed, which is very annoying.
Lovely. Okay.
I hope everyone else has got a lovely day planned.
Okay, so on that note, darlings, I guess it is time to say thank you all so much for your company tonight. It's been an absolute joy as always. A massive thank you to my glamorous co-host, the lovely Emma Lemon of the YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. Go see it, subscribe, don't miss out. Why would you want to miss out? You wouldn't, would you?
I'll keep running my fingers through my hair.
Congratulations again on your monetization.
Thank you very much.
Indeed. And that's about that, I think. So on behalf of my co-host, may we both wish you a safe and peaceful night. And we will be back. Are you back next week?
Yeah. Why
right.
not?
We will be back together doing Emma and Boaty's Monday Night Live next Monday. In the meantime, I do live streams on a nightly basis on this channel. Emma will be doing a very special live stream when her channel memberships and other things go live. And that's it. Brilliant. Have a safe and peaceful night. Thank you so much for your company. Take really good care of yourselves. And if you've got people that you love and who love you, take really good care of them too. So, on that note, it is good night from me, and it is good night from my co-host, who is going to say something.
Oh, you did this before, and I don't know the official thing I'm supposed to say back.
Oh no, just plug your channel or say hello
okay.
to people or I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me, Boaty. And I'll be back next week. So have a fantastic day, week. Have a good sleep tonight. Hope everything is perfect and wonderful in your worlds. And I'll be seeing you soon. I'll be in the chat box the rest of the week anyway. But until then, do subscribe to Emma Lemon. And bye for now.
Okay, and on that note, much love from me. Thank you again, and I can't wait to see you next time. So, here we go. Pachoo, and indeed.
Bosh.
Oh yeah, you know it. Bye, darlings.